Music has a fabulous range of different notes and different instruments. This gives rise to complex musical phrases and complex musical statements that are all built on this behavior of molecules.
Okay, and what colors would you like?
Yellow.
Yellow, and what else? You want it all yellow, or you can use multiple colors? We also have some blue. Okay. So here's some yellow.
I like some green and blue too.
Okay.
So Family Science Days is a free, fun, public event to get children, adults, families, teachers, anybody who's interested in science, ability to talk to scientists and learn about what they're working on, do some fun science activities where they can actually get their hands dirty and find out some neat things about science. We have people extracting DNA from strawberries. It's great. And it's happening Saturday and Sunday here at the Washington Convention Center. Lots of room, lots of fun for people to do some fun activities. And we've got great stage shows going on where people are blowing things up and talking about their science and what they're working on. It's very exciting, and I encourage you all to come.
Yeah, so every time that when you're turning off lights, when you're not in a room, you can think that you're helping the animals in the ocean. You want to do something really cool?
Well, we took in Fido a number of years ago. He was a great big green iguana. And we weren't going to do any science with him at all. But it shows how we do science in my lab. If we see something weird going on, then that's pretty good to do an experiment with. We noticed that Fido was performing a behavior every time I walked in the room. Every time I would come in the lab, Fido would bob his head. He would bob his head up and down. And we watched this, and it became very obvious. We'd bring students in groups, and we'd say, hey, watch what the lizard does when I come in there. And he'd bob his head up and down every single time. But he wouldn't do this when anybody else came in the room. And my lab's full of people, lots of students, lots of other people, but only me. Now, I interacted with Fido. I was the one who would go into it. He had a big cage you could climb into. I used to go in and clean his cage. I used to feed him. Sometimes I'd even have to hold him and give him a shot. So we thought maybe because I interacted with him, he recognized me. But it's an interesting thing to think about that scientifically. We're suggesting that a lizard is capable of identifying one human out of groups of humans. That's a very unusual idea. We also looked up what the head bobbing was all about. Lizards, male lizards, bob their heads as a threat to other male lizards. So if they see a male lizard in their territory, they bob their head. It's their way of saying, get away. It's a nasty sort of signal. It's a threat.